Angry guy here, and you guys are gonna love this one. So this is a pretty interesting story. Okay, Boomer has become the battle cry for millennials, or rather Generation Z. I initially thought Okay, Boomer was something that originated from the millennials, but it turns out that actually the Zoomers, Generation Z, are the ones that have been making this into a popular meme. And for those of you that don't know what OK Boomer is, we're going to basically jump into it. We're going to talk about it a bit. For those of you that don't know, OK Boomer is a catchphrase not to be confused with Oklahoma settlers. It's an internet meme, and it's actually considered a form of age-based not so good stuff that gained popularity among younger cohorts throughout 2019, used to dismiss or mock attitudes stereotypically attributed to the baby boomer generation. Again, this is from Gen Z. So OK Boomer was popularized as a video reaction to a video of an unidentified older man in which he declared the millennials and Generation Z have the Peter Pan syndrome. They don't ever want to grow up. They think that the utopian ideals that they have in their youth are somehow going to translate into adulthood. The video inspired the catchphrase "Okay, Boomer" as a retaliation and dismissal of the ideas of past generations that have shaped politics, economics, and the environment so strongly. The term usage can be traced back to 2015 on 4chan, but started to become popular from January 2019. The term gained media popularity in early November 2019 when articles about the phrase were published. So, for usage, the phrase "Okay, Boomer" is a pejorative retort used to dismiss or mock perceived narrow-minded, outdated, negatively judgmental, or condescending attitudes of older people, particularly baby boomers. The term has been used as a retort for perceived resistance to technological change, climate change denial, marginalization of minorities, or opposition to younger generations' ideals. And as of early November 2019, videos tagged with hashtag OKBoomer on TikTok have been viewed more than 44.6 million times. Now, the reception to this has been actually pretty serious. All right. In fact, there's actually a warning on entrepreneur.com where baby boomers are basically informing millennials that if they don't stop using that term, it could lead to very unwanted results, including job dismissal. So basically, saying "Okay, boomer" could get you into trouble. All right. Be careful, millennials. Saying "Okay, boomer" could get you into trouble. And as you can see, like, there's the boomer with her hand like up there, like, you're fired, you're fired, dude. So this one's actually from Gene Marks. It's published on entrepreneur.com, which is for some reason so much like Forbes.com. Don't ask me why. And he says that I entered this world in 1965, so I'm not officially a baby boomer, which is the generation loosely defined as having been born between 1946 and 1964. But I'm close enough, and I'll admit baby boomers have a lot of explaining to do for their actions, let alone for the carpenters. But even I couldn't help cheering when Chloe, a 25-year-old member of New Zealand Parliament, responded to the heckling by older members of her proposed zero carbon environmental legislation by retorting "Okay, boomer" back to them. Swarbrick lays the blame for the world's environmental messes precisely on the shoulders of one generation and its current political institutions, which have proven themselves incompetent at thinking outside of a short political term. Of course, I wasn't alone in supporting her. The cheeky "Okay, boomer" response has become a rallying call for millennials and other younger generations across the world. It's created memes, movements, and other calls to actions. If you're a younger generation and you're inspired by Swarlick's words, then good for you. But just a word of warning: don't use the phrase at work. It could get you and me into a lot of trouble. Why? It turns out that saying such a thing is considered to be age discrimination against, well, under the Federal Age Discrimination and Employment Act. So I guess what goes around comes around. If a manager said "Okay, boomer" to an older worker's presentation at a meeting, that would make management seem biased, writes Naomi Shalit at the conversation. Even if the manager simply tolerated a joke made by someone else, it would suggest that the boss was in on it. So, thanks to a new generation of workers who rightly value and fight for inclusivity, fairness, and equal treatment, employers like myself must be careful about any behavior in offices that may be considered derogatory, inflammatory, or dismissive against any particular gender, race, religion, national origin, disability, or sexual orientation. Usually, these infractions are committed by older workers who kind of grew up in this sort of thing and are trying and sometimes failing to fully grasp today's reality about how one should behave in a professional environment. But it seems that now the shoe is on the other foot. That's because those very same younger workers who have fought so hard for equal treatment must also consider the feelings and rights of, yeah, the boomers, drats. If you're running a business, you've got to make this clear, otherwise, face potential legal consequences. So basically, this is an article from a what we call a cusper, someone who's on the cusp of being a boomer, letting us know that, you know, essentially you can run into some serious legal ramifications if you basically keep using this language. So that's interesting. That's interesting to know. Guys, as I said before, we are literally out of time in the sense that the economy has already nosedived. We've been in a recession for, we never got out of the last recession. The Great Recession never ended. Now's the time to begin preparing for your future. We actually have a new course called Making Massive Profit Off Cryptocurrency in a Global Recession. And basically, this course is going to teach you how is going to teach you global recession investing and trading strategies that will make you rich, how to know what cryptocurrency to invest in a global recession, understanding market psychology in a global recession, and using it to make significant profits from cryptocurrency. You're going to get recession cryptocurrency evaluation methods to find a coin that will skyrocket. You're going to learn the one mistake that will prevent you from becoming a crypto millionaire, and of course, handling investment risk and using it to make massive profit. This course goes for $1,000, and you can get it at the early bird special price right now for just $199. Also, guys, don't forget that right now this is the time to be learning. If you're not out there and you're not learning, you're not getting the job done, then you're not preparing yourself for the implications of what's coming right now. Because like I said, no one is going to no one's going to provide for you. No one's going to give you, reach out to you. Typically, it's only going to be you and God in this world, and you have to be well aware of that. If you're still struggling, also don't forget that we have a ton of other courses, including Crypto Secrets They Don't Want You to Know. We have an expat's guide to decentralized banking and off the grid living. This course is a must have for everyone. So basically, with this course, you get so much. You learn how to do any and all kinds of banking using only cryptocurrency, no bank account needed. You get using debit/credit cards. Yeah, that's so awesome. Without having a bank account, powered entirely by crypto, methods unknown to most, direct deposit to crypto, making purchases anywhere using crypto, living off the grid using crypto to cash quick conversion methods, and vice versa, withdrawing and depositing thousands per day using crypto anonymously and without a bank account, sending and receiving money to and from anywhere in the world, and then converting it to cold hard cash immediately. And of course, we have a bonus section in here, which is advanced banking without using banks or crypto, secret methods that will change your life. Guys, it's not a joke. If you want to survive and thrive, you're going to have to do something different. All right. And to do something different, you're going to have to think outside of the box. All right. Again, that's the situation. Let me know what you think about this whole okay boomers thing that's happening right now, and millennials and Gen Z especially going around and making memes about okay boomer, and if you think this could result in a lot of result in problems down the line. Let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you would like to pick up a course, you can find links to both courses on all of our courses, including Introduction to Cryptocurrency if you don't know anything about crypto, or how to get tons of valuable cryptocurrency for free without mining or paying for it. Find links to our course in the description of the video. Let me know what you think about the situation with this okay boomer thing. Love Jesus, get money, and be good to each other. I will catch you guys in the next one. This was such a great broadcast. And before we go, I do also want to say one other thing. I do want to say that for those who are deciding that they don't want to invest right now, guess what? What's going to end up happening is you're going to have situations where, I've said this before, where People who don't invest now are going to be buying my crap coins. We have a course on how to know which crap coins to invest in, by the way, on Crypto Money Academy. You're going to have people buying up my crap coins for like, dollars that I spent pennies for, less than pennies. Like I bought like 100,000 of these for like, a couple penny, like less than a penny, a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a penny. And now like I'm selling this for like a couple bucks, and everyone's like, man, like, bro, could I mean, why are you doing this? And I'm like, supply and demand, man, supply and demand. That's really just it. I will catch you guys in the next one. Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation.